ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back. Now here's Aiden. He's got 14. Not going to go that time. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep rim.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And the Clippers making a change here. It's Ross on the wing. Outside Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Ross. He can't hit that time. Here's Highland. Pass to Plumlee. The kick out to Morris. The three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Durant. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Highland. "51 seconds left in the third. And it's good. 2 points. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Three is up. The rebound by Ross. Phoenix with the ball. It's a three-point game. Here's a three from Paul. Suns keep it alive.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Morris.
And Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart in there.
Paul hits them both. Just 4 seconds left in the third. Oh, denied by Durant. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. The Clippers on top.
42.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Westbrook with it. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Baisley. The Suns trailing. To take the lead. And Durant with the lay-in.
That's a good look from Baisley as passing is becoming a bigger part of his game.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence, but you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
And shaking his head moment there, had a chance to put them out in front, but at least they're tied up.
Here's Durant, and that's going to be a travel. And here are the Clippers now. Westbrook into the lane. Ooh, good work defensively by Biyombo.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
In a tight one like this, you have to trust in his ability.
Westbrook right side. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
So active to score from a number of spots, but when Westbrook gets to the inside, he can do damage.
Here's Durant. And it's slammed in by Durant.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Here's George. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. And here's Booker. Nice move. George with the block.
Well, in terms of wing defenders, PG might be in the top 5 in the league.
Aiden, no good. The Clippers trail. Up top, George. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Smart play call to get him something at the rim.
While taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Paul with it. Guarded by Covington. And we're going to have a jump ball.
That's a jump ball.
In transition, here come the Clippers. George, right side. Goes back up. Pass to Covington. Goes back up. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Booker fires from way outside. The Clippers grab the miss.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title-contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
When you think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career, that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brent.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100%, a priority for him and the team.
The Clippers in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
An elite player in this league. I mean, George understands he needs to come through at the line in clutch moments.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he's able to hit the second one. And that puts him up 5. And it's Phoenix's ball. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Craig. The kick to Durant. Shot to win the cold streak.
And he sort of had that look in his eyes. Durant staying cool in the clutch moment.
Now here's George. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Here's Phoenix. A minute 9 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That one on Morris.
And another opportunity for DeAndre Ayton to step to the line and show some growth. Really be confident knocking these down. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Now George. Lets the 3 fly. Kevin Durant with a rebound. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second.
The odds are in KD's favor here. He's a very consistent free throw shooter.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth. Pass to George. On the clock. Going inside. The layup off target.
Just not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself in the second half.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Booker's so relaxed under pressure, and this is who the team wants at the free throw line in these moments.
They're ahead for now, but that miss could come back to bite them.
Here's George. Into the lane. Can't cash it in. So a close game sees Phoenix taking this one. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. Welcome to the home of the Toronto Raptors, a great venue for basketball. Now, here's Siakam. Releases. Caruso grabs the miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Levine inside the three-point line. He doesn't hit that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way.
And you look at Jakob Poeltl, great touch and presence inside the paint. Can get you with a move or just power his way to the hoop.
Here's Poeltl. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul.
And Greg Poeltl has so many options to score inside.
And that's why he's such an efficient scorer, Kevin. Very composed at the rim. Doesn't need a lot of time to get his shot off inside.
And Doris, the quickness both of these teams possess should make this an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be on.
Oh!
Such a big-time athlete. Levine makes the hardest moves look easy.
To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. Levine with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Levine's shot is off. Here's Siakam. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago with the ball. And here's Levine. From outside the arc. They get it back. Pass the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. And that one hits back iron.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Siakam, right side. Basket good.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
Outside ball. Stolen by Van Vliet. Ball's knocked loose. And the foul on Patrick Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Bulls making a switch here. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And that one, good. Siakam's got his second bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
Crosses over, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Jakob Poeltl.
Zach LaVine draws a level of defensive attention that allows him to draw contact.
A lot of change. Toronto is without some of the key pieces from that title team, and it wasn't that long ago. But, Greg, they haven't had to go through a full rebuild. There are some remaining parts.
Listen, the talent they have is still undeniable, and they've got a good mix of young up-and-comers and players in the prime of their career.
Siakam's shot is off.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
DeRozan for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Now here's Van Vliet. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Chicago trailing here. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Hey, look, he knows they've got great shooters who can score from anywhere in distance. He thinks his team can go toe-to-toe with anybody in the league there. And he won't be pulling back the reins even if they start missing a few. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. LaVine with it. DeRozan in the corner. Off target with his 3. Toronto leading by 4. Here's Barnes. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Coming is double. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. Now into the lineup.
We've got 1:13 left here in the opening quarter. Outside DeRozan. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Achua. For Toronto, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Pass to Boucher. The kick out to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet outside. A second chance effort. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
He must have thought he was a jungle gym the way he was climbing all over his back. Easy call.
Really good job to block out there. This is why you want to go put a body on someone when the shot goes up.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And So it's Toronto bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Picked by Vucevic. DeRozan for three. And it's put back in by Vucevic.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
Barnes hits them both.
And with Barnes, he's only scratching the surface of how good he can be.
GA, there is no question about that. Barnes is on the fast track to becoming a star. Why? Because he can score, defend, rebound, and even serve as a playmaker if need be. This is about developing those skills continuously and becoming more consistent.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Trent outside. This one for three. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Now the shot mechanics are just so pure. Gary Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
Outside Williams. On the wing, Levine. Picked by Vucevic. And Levine, here we go. It drops for his second made shot of this game. An unimpressive 2 of 7, though.
When you think of Zach LaVine, his athleticism pops, right? This guy off the drive, so hard to guard.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, guys. A busy few years for Nick Nurse. In 2019, he helped lead the Raptors to the title, and he was the 2020 Coach of the Year. He says, it means a lot to me that this city and this country loves this team so much, and we can go out there and give them something to be proud of. Of course, Kevin, he's been a key part of that success. Back to you.
Maybe the single most important part of their success, D.A. Thank you so much. Driving in. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achiuwa.
That's insane quickness by Zach LaVine. Hard to keep up with him off the dribble.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
Martin with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. The kick out to Barton. Goes up from the top of the key. Trent outside. From deep. The shot misses. So the Bulls will take it the other way. And LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year he cut back on the turnovers. And boy, he's still... so young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Trent outside for the three. And out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
The Raptors making a switch here. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. The kick out to Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ball. A miss that time. Would have put him up. Raptors with the lead. Pass to Benton. Back to Siakam. They need this one. And he lays it up and in. Siakam's got 6.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
Levine feeling it out a bit. Fires the 3. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Here's Anunoby. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal. And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep.
In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Raptors.
They're controlling the pace of this game, pushing the ball up court and getting good looks in early offense.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
Siakam inside. He's got 6. And finished off by Siakam.
An emphatic finish by Mr. Siakam. Yes, sir.
Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And looking back on that Toronto run, Pascal Siakam, Doris, was a big piece to that puzzle.
There's no question about it. They allowed that young man to flourish in transition. He was a tremendous defender for the group. He was a big-time part of that title. Boy, the evolution of Pascal Siakam has been such a pleasure to watch. The work ethic is commendable, and he's learning how to be a leader, guys.
Floats it up for Williams. And it's slammed in by Williams.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Shots good by Siakam.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
Out to the right wing. A wide open look here for Caruso. Misses the 3. Anunoby has the open look. Fade away. Siakam, good.
Well, Pascal Siakam showing you I can do a little bit of everything. You need an offensive rebound, a second chance opportunity, willing to do what it takes.
White looking around. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Jakob Poeltl. For Chicago, they have gone just 4 of 8 from the line tonight, hoping to move that free throw percentage up a bit.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
Pascal Siakam getting it done for Toronto. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we'll be right back after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Outside, Levine. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Tries to save it. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Anunoby. Fires from deep. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? He loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Second team foul.
Here's Levine. 12 points for him. 6 to shoot. Benton with the rebound. Greg, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Connects from three-point range. Benton's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Levine wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And it's the Raptors ball. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. It's rebounded by Anunoby. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Raptors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Back to Boucher. Taken away by Williams. On the wing, Levine. He's got 12. And the Bulls with another miss.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just keep the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Pass to Benton. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take.
Substitution on the court.
Bulls trail by 10. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. DeRozan gets the bucket.
Well, DeMar DeRozan's mid-range game is as good as it gets in the NBA, and the textbook pretty jumper. Go to work, DeMar.
Oh, Van Vliet. The baseline J off the mark. DeRozan with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, this is where DeMar DeRozan proves he is the real deal. Not only a skilled scorer, skilled at finding his teammates as well.
Back to Siakam. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Raptors lead by 9.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle sticks for Toronto?
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
They double team Siakam. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
A three from Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. Left side, DeRozan. Can't connect from 14 feet out. 1:12 left in the third. Van Vliet with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. 13.
Bulls trail by 12. On the wing, DeRozan. Into the lane.
Well, Pirtle keeping his arms up, doing everything he can to affect the shooter.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Loads it up there for Siakam.